Wow, seriously. Strap in because what's unfolding right now is nothing less than historic, theatrical, and honestly a bit unbelievable. For the first time in what seems like ages, the members inside British Parliament are stepping forward to do something even the royal family has sidestepped for years. And no, this isn't a rumor. It's not dainty palace chatter murmured over teacups. This is political reality. Lawmakers are preparing to strip Prince Harry and Meghan Markle of their royal titles. Yes, strip as in remove, as in gone, poof. And believe me, this isn't just another tabloid headline today. Here is Parliament, real elected members carefully crafting a bill named the Letters Patent Reform Act, which insiders have quickly labeled the Royal Reset button. Does that sound dramatic? Absolutely. Is it truly deserved? Well, let's just note many people within the palaces and government corridors appear to firmly believe so. The entire purpose is eerily simple. Erase any royal title that no longer represents honor, duty, or dignity. Which in plain English means anyone who has been profiting off royal prestige while dragging the crown through the dirt should begin panicking now. And yes, that definitely includes the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, who have converted royal notoriety into brand deals, Netflix revelations, public shockwaves, and non-stop headlines. This moment, this massive turn, it didn't erupt overnight. The monarchy kept trying to stay calm and carry on acting as if nothing was wrong. But Parliament is finished. Their patience cracked like a fragile tea biscuit. One insider even remarked, if you ridicule the crown, you don't get to profit from it. That's not a caution. That's a direct hit. This isn't merely family chaos anymore. This is a constitutional earthquake. The kind that rattles centuries of royal tradition. Because when the government steps in to handle what the monarchy refuses to face, you know something at the system's core has finally fractured. But to grasp this moment, to truly see why it's happening now, we must rewind all the way to 1917, when King George V issued the original letters patent, the legal blueprint that decided who could be a prince, a princess, or hold royal titles at all. That single regal document shaped royal bloodlines, nobility, and privilege for over a century. And guess what? It's still in effect today. But times have changed. The world has shifted, and now Parliament aims to rewrite the rules for today's era. An era where being royal isn't just inherited at birth, but something you must honor through duty. Picture that. The same law that gave Archie and Lilibet the right to be called prince and princess could now also be the rule that snatches it away. We've witnessed royal crises before, like the notorious 1936 abdication when King Edward VIII gave up the throne for love, sending shockwaves across Britain. But this new moment, this fresh crisis, isn't about romance. It's about loyalty. It's about whether royalty is a brand or a responsibility. That's why this reform bill is so seismic. If it passes, it will be one of the most explosive constitutional moves since the abdication, granting Parliament the authority to revoke titles from any royal abusing privilege. For the first time in generations, the crown wouldn't be untouchable. But while Parliament hones its instruments, palace insiders murmur something even spicier. This isn't merely political. This is deeply personal. Because at the center of it all stands one man, Prince William. And let me assure you, his silence all this time has not been peace. It's been pressure steadily mounting. For months, William has watched Harry and Meghan turn royal life into a worldwide spectacle. Interviews, Netflix specials, confessions, memoirs, podcasts, a full-blown circus dragging their family name through the mud. The Sussex drama dominated the spotlight, and William, he's been quietly boiling. Insiders describe a man who seems composed in public but is absolutely enraged behind closed doors. Enraged at the disrespect. Enraged at the chaos. Enraged at what he dubs the Sussex circus. And William has reached the point where he believes that as long as Harry and Meghan hold their titles, the monarchy can never recover or move forward. And here's where it gets even juicier. William has been pushing King Charles, his father, the king, to take action to safeguard the crown's dignity. But Charles hesitated. He worried. He delayed. So William chose to act independently. Quietly, carefully, strategically. He started building alliances with lawmakers, senior courtiers, and powerful figures who agree the crown needs cleansing, that royal titles should represent service, not scandal. And guess what? Parliament paid attention. Because when William moves, it's not noisy. It's not chaotic. It's deliberate. Behind those polished royal smiles, William has become the mastermind behind a quiet revolution. One that could finally sever Harry and Meghan from the monarchy entirely. Meanwhile, inside Buckingham Palace, the atmosphere is heavy. So heavy you hear clocks ticking louder than footsteps. Where tension hangs thicker than whispers. King Charles, torn between monarch and father, is trapped in emotional quicksand. His advisors constantly urge, "Your Majesty, act before Parliament does it for you." But each time Charles attempts to confront the matter, something inside him freezes. And it isn't duty that restrains him. It's fear. Fear of American backlash. Fear of headlines claiming he punished the Black Duchess. Fear of losing public support. Fear of being remembered as the king who fractured his family, not the one who united it. So Charles waits. And in royal life, waiting often equals losing. While he hesitates, William is already racing forward. Done with soft diplomacy, done with placating peace. William is now fully focused on defending the throne. And that William's determination, sharp, bold, unwavering, is eclipsing the king's hesitation. The palace is hushed. No yelling, no meetings, just cold, sweeping silence. The kind that feels like a verdict. Across the ocean in lavish Montecito, Meghan Markle faces an entirely different kind of panic. Her world, her brand, revolves around a single powerful word, Duchess. It's the crown jewel of her identity, her business, her public image. And now that word hangs by a thread as whispers from London reach California. Meghan's team immediately went into full alert mode. Emergency meetings, lawyers on speed dial, PR strategists clustered over laptops. Because if the titles disappear, so do the perks, the influence, the leverage, the prestige that anchors her entire brand. Some reports even suggest Meghan has leveraged Duchess of Sussex in legal business filings, solidifying her royal identity on paper. In her world, royalty wasn't a burden, it was pure branding gold. But Parliament isn't following branding rules. They're playing by constitutional ones. If they revoke the titles, Meghan loses not just a name, but the entire empire she constructed around it. And at her home, insiders say the panic is tangible. Then there's Harry. Prince Harry, once the world's adored prince, is now trapped in a storm of his own creation. He's been calling the palace repeatedly, desperate to reach his father. Some insiders claim he sounds frantic, others say remorseful, but each call ends the same, silence. Harry is finally confronting a harsh truth. Without his royal title, he's not a prince with influence. He's just another celebrity hawking stories. The book deals, the speaking gigs, the prestige, they all hinge on one word, prince. Strip that away. And what remains? A soldier without a uniform, a royal without a realm. And when he learned Parliament was advancing and William supported it, he reportedly erupted in anger. But William remained unmoved. His response was ice cold. He made his decision. Now Harry must face it. That truth says it all to William. Harry stopped being a brother the moment he became a liability. Meanwhile, the palace stays frozen in silence. No fights, no debates, nothing left to argue because the power has shifted. It's in Parliament. And Parliament? They're not holding back. And while, as Parliament sharpens its knives, the tension inside Buckingham Palace grows dense like fog. No raised voices, no slammed doors, just a chilling, suffocating silence. The kind that stops footsteps, makes staff tread lightly, and carries whispers louder than any shouting ever could. In royal life, silence speaks louder than words. The royal reform bill is nearly complete.